Hello and welcome back to Shadowverse on the Silent K channel. Today we're just going to be doing some laddering with my best deck, my Swordcraft deck. I made a few changes to it since the last time I showed it off, so we're going to take a quick look at that first. Now most people are running aggressive Swordcraft decks, probably because they're cheap to craft and easy to pilot. But there are a couple Swordcraft cards that I thought are really strong in the mid-range, so mine's more geared toward that. We'll take a look at it. Now there's one card in this deck that I've never seen anyone use and I thought it was pretty strong, but we'll get to that in a minute. For the beginning of the game we have some very basic Swordcraft cards. We got Demonic Strike in here for removal. It does do face damage. This is something I'm just trying out. I haven't used it much lately, so we'll see how that works. This deck has one of the mid-range cards I'm talking about, Cursed General. I have seen a couple people play this, but not much. Whenever an officer comes into play, give it Storm, which is pretty aggressive, but you have to combo it. The card that works really well with this though, that I haven't seen anyone else use, is Shadowed Assassin. Give all other allied followers ambush. Basically on turn 8, if you play this, it will give anything you play after it Storm, and you play Shadowed Assassin, it will give the Cursed General ambush, so he actually can't be touched. So if he remains on the board for a turn, everything you play has Storm, basically. I mean, it only works for officers, but most of the cards you play are going to be officers. So this is very hard to remove. There's only a few AoEs that can do 3 damage, and if you have an evolve point saved, you can actually evolve this to a 5/5 with ambush, and it's pretty much untouchable except for a few cards like Delmus's Decree and Revelation. So this is a very powerful combo, but it's not the only trick in this deck, so these are very useful utility cards. The Shadowed Assassin also works well for just putting a bunch of followers you have in ambush so that they can get buffed the next turn. You have Royal Banner, which replaced Well of Destiny that I had in the old deck. This gives +1/+0, but it gives it immediately to anything on the board and anything you play afterwards, so you don't have to worry about leaving stuff for the next turn. We have Wind God, give +1/+0 immediately and on every turn thereafter. This is a ridiculously strong card. This would be a good card just for the fanfare, but the proc every turn just makes it ridiculous. If they don't remove it, you pretty much win. We have Ninja Master. This guy is ambushed on his own. Again, it's very easy to buff this card. Oriella, I just opened this the other day, so I only have one copy of it. It's a pretty good card. Gains +1/+0 for every enemy in play, and if they have at least 3, you gain resistance to targeted spells and effects, and it has ward. Very strong card. I opened this one a little while ago. I've used it a few times. It's pretty good. Alwita's Command, summon a pirate and a Viking. One's a 2/3 with ward, one's a 3/2 with storm. Again, multiple summons for Swordcraft are pretty good, so you have more things for the opponent to remove, more things to buff. Gabrielle, same thing, give +4/+3 to an allied follower. Another buff giver, which works well with ambush, so the Shadowed Assassin works well with that too. It's a very synergistic deck. It's a little slower than the aggressive decks that are on ladder right now, but I think it's a lot sturdier, and it's been winning a lot of games, so we'll take it to the ladder and show you how it works. Currently I am ranked B1, almost B2. It's kind of hard to rank up when the game crashes so often, but we're gonna give it a shot. Hopefully get to rank A0 at least. So let's go.
You must die! Prepare for defeat.
Bloodcraft. This deck should do pretty well against Bloodcraft. So this Bloodcraft thing is hanging around 10 health. This deck has a lot of burst potential for
Greetings.
finishing them off.
Charmed.
They do have some of the stronger AoE in the deck and the game though. Can't remember the name of it, but it deals 3 damage to everything? 4 damage? They also have Revelation, which deals 8 damage to everything. But it deals it to both sides of the board, so it's give and take. Alrighty.
What's this? Don't mess with the maid.
Bloodcraft does summon some bats that can get buffs, so you generally want to control the bats at any rate, but
Apologies, sir.
some of the other minions you can probably ignore.
I've no regrets.
Let's see. Since we're gonna evolve, the Navy Commander is a better option here. Novice Trooper has Storm by default, so we can use him for something else.
Hoist the flag! Show no mercy! Pirate scum!
Let's play on curve for now.
Dead men tell no tales.
Play a Ninja Master on 6 and then Gabrielle on 7. That's pretty good. That would actually be if we evolve this and leave it in ambush, and then evolve this and leave it in ambush. That's what, 12 plus 4? That's a lot of damage. I'm honestly considering it. The only thing that would suck would be Revelation. But I think, I can't remember what Revelation says. I think it costs 8, but it costs half as much if you're in Vengeance. So you can still play it on turn 8. So we attack with this next turn. Or we can attack with this turn. We want to attack in 2 turns. I don't know. We'll see.
Dead men tell no tales.
We'll try the Wombo
Won't
combo.
be long now.
We're not going to put him in Vengeance right now, though.
Of ninjutsu.
Keep everything in stealth. So yeah, next turn he can play Revelation for 8 mana, but he'll be dead by then. Unless he heals right now. But most of the Bloodcraft heals only work when they're in Vengeance.
We are the chosen ones.
You will soon learn.
Pledge your allegiance to me.
Like Alucard here. Restore 4 defense if Vengeance is active. But since Vengeance isn't active, we win.
The power of purity.
Whoop, that's not what I wanted to do.
It all ends here.
This is the consummation of ninjutsu.
You have breathed your
am no
last.
stranger. Dodge this.
Your strength is formidable.
And that's why I think Shadowed Assassin is good, even though I didn't actually use it this game. That's the basic idea.
The pleasure was all mine.
You put stuff in ambush, buff it up, and you kill them.
Mother, father, come on!
Alrighty. Most Shadowcraft play a more control game, so this one might be a little tougher. Might have to play a little more aggressively. They do have Foul Tempest, so 1 damage AoE or 3 damage AoE if they have 6 Necromancy.
Welcome home, sir.
And of course they have Undying Resentment, deal 2 damage, or deal 4 damage with 2 Necromancy.
Ding dong!
Yes, 0 damage, very dangerous. Let's start knocking over these bell ringers.
Don't mess with the maid.
Aww.
Next turn, probably Royal Banner.
Destiny calls.
Definitely Royal Banner.
Ding dong!
Erd is a card I finally crafted from my Shadowcraft deck. Haven't actually gotten to draw her yet and play her, but should be pretty good. Let's see. Do this to get rid of Erd. We want to keep the commander on the board for a
I shall
conscription,
gracefully
so
engage!
doesn't get buffed anyway.
Don't mess with the maid. This must be fate.
This also acts as a commander, so any conscriptions you play after
I've no regrets.
you get one on the board,
Swoop you, but
we'll always draw 2 cards, which is another good reason to have this in the deck over Well of Destiny. No real efficient way to use our mana unless we want to play Wind God on its own. Unless we play 1 and a 4. Could play 1-3 and then evolve the Fencer into the 3-2. That would make this buff twice. It'd be a 2-3, a 3-3. So we'd have a 3-3 and a 4-1 left. It dies very easily to Playful Necromancer though.
I'll lead the
We'll
charge.
do this just for the buff potential.
Execution is an art. You are done for.
Animations, animations.
I'd
Go,
do
go,
anything
go.
for
Ah,
them.
shit. That animation, man. Ow.
Hey, that hurt!
Well, we got the trade we wanted anyway, so. Double Foul Tempest for 1. That's actually kind of worth it. We need a Floral Fencer. This is not a very good hand. Play 3-3. Yeah, might as well. Even though nothing gets
Sees
buffed.
nothing without us.
What's this?
Alrighty, Wind God is good here. Unfortunately, we can't play Oathless into Wind God. What does it say? Yeah. We can play Wind God, trade, and then play Oathless. It won't get the buff this turn, but we'll get it next turn. Yeah, why not?
Grant me your power, O wind!
Show no mercy.
I shall gracefully engage!
To arms, brother.
Now, what do I want to evolve? We could evolve the Wind God, but I'd rather spread the damage out a bit.
It won't be long now.
Rally, comrades! This is our way out.
Although this plays into Playful Necromancer a bit. I think Playful Necromancer evolves into
What
a
you
5.
mean, miss?
Yeah, 5/4. So
Yes, I'm coming for you.
Pirate scum! So this is my end.
that's okay. We got Demonic Strike.
Again. You're nothing but a child. Ding dong.
Warbound Cavalier.
Aw. Mom.
Kind of need this for any sort of combo potential, but I hate just leaving a 2/1 on the board. Could evolve this and then play that. I think that'll be better
It all ends here.
spread of damage.
I'll save you all.
Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do.
Execution.
That already
is an
attacked.
art.
That was a huge misplay.
Time to go a little wild. Tear to shreds! Arr! Want to play?
How do you evolve Cerberus?
I haven't let loose lately.
Pathetic.
It's the pitch for you! You wouldn't!
Alright, this isn't too bad. Although we should have saved our evolve point.
The battlefield awaits! Onward ho! Sorry, gotta
We'll
go!
handle it.
No one gets past me. At your service.
Ah!
Regroup.
Ah! Ah!
Dead men tell no tales.
The battlefield awaits!
Alright, this isn't
Onward
too bad of a
ho!
position.
You're mean!
We're about even, minus like the 5-card advantage she
Go a
has.
little wild!
We do have something in stealth though.
It's the pitch for you!
We're together forever.
Tear to shreds! Arr! You wouldn't!
Alright, that's not very good.
To arms, brother. Can you dodge
At
this?
your service.
Sorry, gotta go! Time to go a little wild!
Just keep playing Cerberus all game long. Cerberus every single turn.
It's the pitch for you!
Such amazing skill.
Such amazing skill. Oh, finally Floral Fenceler appears. A little too late though. And that's a
I should
bust.
have foreseen this.
Although a huge misplay was probably the reason why we lost. It was very close aside from that huge blunder. Dragoncraft.
You must die!
This one's for my family.
Dragoncraft is pretty bullshit. Basically, once they get 7 mana, they win. Which means we need a rather aggressive start. We just need a 2. Yes. It's not just the getting to 7 mana part that sucks, it's the fact that they have one of the best 4-drops in the game. One of the best 4 mana evolves in the game.
To arms, brother.
So you can control the board extremely well in the early game and then just win after 7 mana.
I can't keep relying on you, Dragon. What's this?
As usually, we don't trade with the 2/2 against Dragoncraft
This is our way
because
out.
we don't want to give them the play orb on our turn. We want them to take it on their turn, so that they can't use it until the turn afterward.
So this is my end.
This is the one that gives her a play orb, yes. You don't really see that used much because it's not very worth it, but... Let's see... Royal Banner and Evolve, or Floral Fencer and Evolve, makes more sense. Royal Banner next turn. This doesn't actually get buffed, so...
Strength and beauty together.
Yeah.
You're done for.
Floral flurry.
My loyalty is
Stop staring. I
ironclad.
shall gracefully engage. I've no regrets.
Ah!
Navy Lieutenant plus Conscription. Or just Ninja Master. Four, 5, 6, take him down to 10. And then we got the 4/4 in ambush, which we can evolve in Royal Banner up to 7 damage. Dragoncraft does have Conflagration though, which deals 4 damage or 3 damage. I can't remember. Or I could just Royal Banner this turn. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. Takes him down to 10. I mean not 10. Takes him down to 8. Then we can set up some sort of combo. We could even evolve this to do 2 more damage. But I don't think that's worth it.
Steel yourself.
Stop staring.
Satan!
My armor's been pierced.
Be gone.
How do you get a mana discount on that?
And despair are separated.
Hey, that hurts.
Oh, the... Right. The drawer card that costs more than 5 mana. Alright, so we need to kill him fast. We can evolve this up to a 7/6, and then Royal Banner next turn for an 8/6. We'll evolve it now so it doesn't that AoE.
It won't be long now.
This is the consummation of ninjutsu.
As long as it doesn't play a ward. Which we can evolve like the Navy Lieutenant or something to take care of a small ward anyway, but... As long as it doesn't play multiple wards. Alright, that's good. We can deal with that.
It won't be long now.
We can still deal with that. Alright.
The sea's nothing without us!
It all ends here.
Hoist the flag! Show no mercy!
You have breathed your last.
Good game.
Can you dodge this?
You're a solid fighter.
The pleasure was all mine.